Good evening, lovely people of YouTube. I'm at VDJOMB, and I am back with my lovely friend Mark for some more Fortnightly Fisticuffs. Sorry it's been so long since we've last done one. Life's got in the way, and now suddenly a pandemic. But that's not going to stop us, so say hello, Mark.
Hello, I am in my hermetically sealed chamber, sitting on a throne made of toilet paper and dry pasta.
Nice. I'm currently down to my last ration of boiling the bag rice, and I'm about to don my post-apocalyptic apparel, after playing this, of course, to go and do some raiding. Not video game raiding, actual raiding of any stores that might actually have some supplies. So this should be fun. So, okay, this is going to be fun. I've never played Nihog.
Do you not? Oh, it's really good. It's
Round one, Divekick.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it's a fencing game basically. Like, two people face either side, and you're like trying to get to the other side to get swallowed by.
Oh, you got me again in the air. Nicely done.
You have to fight your way to the other end, and you get swallowed by a giant worm. But it's just a fencing game. You run each other like you can fence and you can throw your sword, but if you throw your sword and lose it, then you haven't got anything to fight with. It's real good. It is kind of like a fighting game in a way.
Gotcha!
Round five, Divekick.
Headshot!
Round six, Divekick.
Double headshot!
Tasty. Oh man, what a comeback.
Pulling it back now. Oh, I thought I'd got you. Nicely done.
Right on the shins.
Oh, create a portal, you came through and hit me. That was brilliant. Oh, that was fantastic. Very, very nicely done. That'll teach me for throwing a portal.
You get a rank for not losing. So what's the supermarket situation like up by you?
It has been pretty mental.
Yeah.
I think it's been pretty mental everywhere. Some people are going to be seriously shocked when, the bulk buying of all these toilet rolls comes to naught, and people have got to try and shift 400 toilet rolls because the stores have managed to get them back in.
Yeah.
It annoys me. The greediness and the selfishness is winding me up. Gotcha!
Oh.
I think that's it. A shot to the pills.
So our other half was working today, and her
Another one to the
office
pills.
that she was working at, she overlooks Morrison's, not
Right.
Morrison's, Waitrose, that's nearby. And she said that she was in there, she starts work quite early, and she was looking out a window. She could see people queuing up to get into the Waitrose before it even opened.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, how is that not a headshot?
It was a headshot, wasn't it?
Oh, I didn't get the headshot thing to pop up on the screen.
It popped up on mine. Oh, double! Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, it's not helping people all cramming together either, because you're
really
basically creating viral hotspots.
So I went up
Absolutely
to our local, like, big out-of-town shopping centre earlier just to take my Mother's Day card, and I parked in that Waitrose that my other half could see from her office, and I went in just to see what the situation was like there. And it was, it'd just been stripped bare. No meat, no veg, hardly any fruit or anything. No toilet roll, no pasta, no rice, no tinned tomatoes. Whole thing's a bit crazy. And then I went into the actual shopping centre area it was itself, and I was like, the booths there was only letting 10 people in at a time, and so there was like a queue outside, and it was like a sort of like one in, one out sort of situation with like a security guard on the door. Most of the other shops were shut. Ooh, right in the gut.
Look how you found.
Yeah, lots of the other shops were shut, and then the ones that were open were just a ghost town.
No, that's broken.
Yeah.
The super dry shop was empty. And went into Card Factory, and that was pretty busy in there. But I think there was just like lots of people like me getting a last minute Mother's Day card.
Oh bollocks! Nicely done.
And yesterday I went to local Lidl and my local Aldi, and they were both like stripped bare, pretty much everything. Managed to get some frozen vegetables and a few other little bits and pieces, but they had kitchen roll, but of course no toilet paper. They got boxes of tissues, but they were limited to like one per person.
We've been trying to get hold of a thermometer. They're absolute nightmare to get hold of. We had 2 in the house. Yes! Nice. We had 2 in the house, one from when I was poorly and one from when Nathaniel was a baby. I found the one from when Nathaniel was a baby and it wouldn't turn on, so I was like, right, I'll go buy some batteries then. So I got some button batteries, still not working. So I think the LED or a chip in it's knackered. But we have got a second one, but we don't know where it is. So I'm literally I think it might be in the spare bedroom somewhere, so we need to sort the spare bedroom out. So I think that's my job for tomorrow. Is try and track down the thermometer.
Like one of those ear thermometers?
No, it's just an under the tongue type job.
Oh, so but like digital. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not very big. It's not an old Mercury one.
No.
I got 7 backwards caps, and they're all the same color.
Round 1, Divekick.
Nathaniel and me have been playing the Sonic game.
Which one?
The new one that was with PlayStation Plus. It's actually not bad. It surprised me.
Which
Sonic Forces.
I know. Yeah. So I got a real. I hated Sonic back in the day. I thought it absolutely sucked. I still think those old Sonic platforms. I don't like the level design. Nice.
You're wrong.
I know. No, it's but I do really like Sonic Mania, which is like if someone designed an old school Sonic game but made it good. It's genuinely brilliant. I really enjoyed that. Hate all the 3D Sonic games, but I don't think anybody really liked those 3D Sonic games that much. But Sonic All-Stars Racing and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed were like the only oh, nice. Were the only non-Mario Kart karting games I really dug.
Transformed is fantastic. It's really playable.
He walked into that. I never really got on with Crash Team Racing. I never really liked the what's the one Media Molecule made? Little Big Planet karting game. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I never got on with any of those, but like Sonic All-Stars and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, I thought were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Still play them, like they're really good. And then they brought out a new one recently, and it's like it's kind of cool. Like I played a bit of the EGX the other year, and it's a cool concept. It's like it's a team-based one, so it's not just how you do individually. It's like how you do as a team. But they took out all of the All-Stars characters.
Oh no!
So it's just Sonic characters. So there's no more there's no Samba de Amigo, and there's no Billy Hatcher and the dude from Crazy Taxi and all those cool characters they put in the other one, which I thought was like one of the best aspects about like, they got rid of it all, and so I'm not interested in it. I'll just continue to play All Stars Racing Transformed because it still holds up.
Yeah.
Like, it's much faster than Mario Kart, apart from like 200cc mode on Mario Kart, which is huge. But, yeah, I really dig it. I really like that game.
Oh, this guy's dreadful. He's not going in any direction I want him to.
No,
He's got like a weird.
Quite hard to use.
He's got like a jump that's not a kick. It's got height, but that spin's dreadful.
I think
can't
it's like
direct
you
him
have to
properly.
like. I think there's a difference between like tapping and holding the kick button with him.
Well, it seems like a jump backwards.
Yeah.
It's like a evasive rather than offensive. Oh no! You screwed downwards. That was no use to me. I needed it coming straight at your head. Oh,
nice.
got you then.
Round 7 high kick.
Oh, got you on your toes again.
Round 8 high kick.
Ah, okay, right. So, if I tap kick again, it changes direction. Right, okay.
Hawkman wins.
Hello.
Nicely done.
So that guy's a Tekken shoutcast, did you say?
Yes. Yeah, he does
Okay.
a lot of the well-tour stuff. But he was one of the like main guys at Mad Catz. His fight stick collection is absolutely crazy. He did a couple of, it'd have been probably early last year, he ended up selling off a load of his old like fight sticks, and he had some amazing ones. Obviously working for Mad Catz, he had all sorts of their old and new, or newest ones, but he had all sorts of like tournament ones and all sorts. It was just like, Jesus Christ. But he's also mad on trainers as well, so he's got quite an extensive trainer collection. Yeah, the intricacies of this are definitely different from any of the other fighting games we've played.
Yeah.
I'm not having to try and work out if I'm doing my fireball properly or if I'm getting my spacing right for my moves. It's definitely more. I'm just pressing buttons and hoping I kick you. I don't get kicked in the face.
That's ultimately a good thing there, right? I think making fighting games more accessible.
Yeah.
Because like making them incredibly impenetrable, I find there's a bit of a like on the whole fighting games
Snobbery.
are pretty cool, right? Like there's an element of snobbery, but also like an element of like gatekeeping as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I really don't like. Like a good fighting game should be easy to pick up but hard to master.
Yes.
And too many fighting games are hard to pick up and hard to master. Which is why I was all for like the stuff that like Arxis and companies like that have done with their fighting games, and like putting in like auto combo modes and things like that, and making the combos easy to pick up. Like there's a hell of a lot of depth. Like so much. Hey, it's the first fraud.
Fraud detected.
Yeah, but like there's a hell of a lot of depth in there, like way more like systems on systems and whatnot than there is in like a Capcom sort of fighting game. The barrier of entry is so much lower. It's just so much more welcoming to people who aren't as experienced with fighting games. So
Your feet will burn.
yeah, games like this and that one you were mentioning earlier, like it got on a YouTube video I watched. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like having all of the
I want to call it
fundamentals of
First
fighting games.
Stance or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I'll have to look it up. But it's stuff like that. I'm all for it. For it.
Fighting games should be fun.
It opens it up to a larger market as well, so they stop being like a really niche thing. Because they kind of are. Like, everybody's heard of, you know, Street Fighter and Tekken and whatnot, and like they get decent sales, but they're never going to get the audience that they probably deserve unless they start being more welcoming. And like, you hear that happening more and more with fighting games. Like Grand Blue Fantasy Versus looks like it's quite welcoming, like an entry level point for new players, but then there's like a decent level of intricacy in there as well. And they've talked, actors have talked a lot about how the new Guilty Gear will be a lot more accessible, which has upset people. But it's like, it's still going to have all the the complicatedness of previous Guilty Gears. It's just going to be easier for people to get into.
I think the issue people have is that they've invested so much time in how the game functions. If you're like a professional or semi-professional player, you rely on some consistency, and if you change certain things, it means what you've learned is kind of useless. Which is why
I'm playing the old ones.
That's true. But that's why things like Street Fighter and Tekken, most of the basics kind of stay in there. So if you've invested years in playing Tekken, you can pick a character up and a lot of their combos are still the same, a lot of their moves are still the same. Same with Street Fighter, I'm expecting to a greater or lesser extent, probably a lesser extent with Street Fighter 5.
Probably, I mean, like, chatting to one of my friends who watches a lot of Street Fighter tournaments and stuff. So, like, there are a lot of players, and obviously there's a lot of like the big name Street Fighter players who were playing Street Fighter 4 Alpha and then moved over to Street Fighter 5. But then there's a lot of people who don't want to play Street Fighter 5 and they stick with Street Fighter 4. And there's going to probably be the same with the new Guilty Gear. There'll be people who only won't pick it up. They'll carry on playing Xrd. They don't want to play the new one. Yeah, and that's fine. It's even like Smash Brothers. There are still, I mean, it's probably even worse than the Smash Brothers community. There are still people who will only play Melee. Is it Melee or Brawl? I think it was Melee. Yeah. From like the GameCube era. Like they refuse to move on and play with the new ones because it's not their Smash. I'm like, fine, I get it, but
oh, I thought I'd got you.
Hit the sole of your foot. Thought it could have been a double on there, but oh, nice.
Definitely got you that time.
Yeah, the fighting game community can be a bit weird.
Yeah, it's very cliquey. I'm curious because Tekken's latest character comes out next week, so...
Do you know who it is yet?
Yeah, Fukushima or something like that. It's a big, like, whoa!
Power station.
He's
a big nuclear power station.
Yeah, it's not Fukushima, but yeah. He's like a, like Thai boxer, but he's enormous.
Oh, okay.
He's a big bugger. And he looks really, really powerful. Leroy's brought a lot of controversy because he's supposed to be too easy to use as a character and everybody's using him, but that tends to happen. If a new character comes in, people will all start, Jesus Christ, my head! We'll all start using him.
Oh, nice.
We'll all start using him, and then they'll nerf and buff other characters, and then people will go back to their other characters. So I think that's kind of likely. It's going to be a shame there's going to be no real Tekken World Tour this year with what's going on. So
yeah, it's going to be a lot of things like that. My local fighting game group over in Northampton, they've cancelled all forthcoming meetups, but like, you know, they can still have like game nights on PSN.
Online.
So that's fine. But like, yeah, that I mean, the next Capcom World Tour is going to be due for a while because it's not that long ago since the last one. But Evo and other tournaments, all the Smash tournaments, and they're all going to be kiboshed.
Yeah. Which is necessary. I think they should be kiboshed. Come on, anyone who's ever been to any kind of conference or gaming thing. I'm more gutted that the BAFTA Game Awards isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I look forward to that every year. That's kind of one of those things that's like, yeah, Game Awards. And I looked at the list of nominees and was like, oh, there's again only about 3 games I know in this lot, so this could be interesting.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a shame. I think there's going to be some people getting into gaming that haven't before. I think there's going to be maybe some families will start playing together. Maybe start to see like an explosion of couch co-op-y type stuff, where people have got time to potentially play with their families. That's maybe a good thing. Well, it is a good thing if people are having to spend time with their families, but having and wanting to are definitely not the same thing. Ow.
No. Well, I'm finding Animal Crossing so far is a nice little diversion from the horrors of the outside world. You know, it's just like my own little personal island paradise to escape to when the news of what's going on gets a little bit too much.
Yeah, I'm having to kind of limit my news to around once a day because rolling coverage. It's quite funny because the rolling coverage on like BBC has been killed off because they're being sensible and they're not having like all the reporters kind of doing stuff there, and I'm now starting to see stuff being repeated a lot more. So it does feel like it's becoming almost like public service broadcast of this is what you need to look out for. This is what the situation is, which is kind of a bit propaganda-y.
Alright, one last fight.
Okay, who am I going to go with? Who have I not really played much with? Let's go with the big beastie.
How much murder do I get to do? Select your breed. Select your duds.
Old man Johnny Gap.
There's a Nintendo brawler coming out that's like indie. Oh, and it might not just be Nintendo. It's got like Guacamelee in and.
Oh yeah, it's called Brawlhalla, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's free to play. It's already on Xbox and PS4.
Is it? And it's a free to play one.
It's free to play, yeah.
Wow, I didn't realise that.
Lots of characters from other games.
Well, if it's free to play, maybe it's worth us grabbing that, or is it? Do you pay per character, or how does it work?
I can't remember exactly. I'll have to pick it up again. It wasn't bad. It wasn't Smash, but it wasn't. It's worth checking out. I'll have a look after this and let you know. But I'm pretty sure it's. Nice.
Oh, well, nicely done. Yeah, I'm interested in giving that a crack then.
Yeah.
Try the more casual kind of fighting games. Oh, bloody hell, that was nicely done.
Round 6.
It might be worth as well. I don't know how much legs will get out of it, but actually no, never mind. It's not online. That's a shame. So I was going to recommend Nidhogg because it's got a lot of similarities to fighting games.
Yeah.
We can also do because I know it's a sports game, but it plays like a fighting game. We could do Windjammers.
Yeah.
Because it basically plays like a fighting game.
I want to get Streets of Rage 4 when it finally comes out, because I loved the Streets of Rage games, but I was a Sega fanboy, so I really loved like side-scrolling beat-em-ups, and it'd be quite nice to be able to play that as a doing fisticuffs, but not against each other in a kind of cooperative way rather than a competitive way. So I don't know when that's actually due out. I think it's up for pre-order at the moment on limited run for the physical version, but I don't know about a digital version yet. But I'd be very tempted by that. Oh, excuse me. Right, okay. Let's go for one last one then, and then call it.
I could beat you with my hands. I'm used to 4. Select your gems.
Yeah, I still haven't quite worked out exactly what the best gems are or what the benefits are of them.
No.
I mean, there's probably some good YouTube resources going into the minutiae of it. There is a bit more depth to it than like I think a lot of people dismissed it as just being a joke.
Yeah.
And it is a joke. It is a joke.
Oh yeah.
It's a joke fighting game made by people who understand fighting.
Yeah. It's a joke that's actually very funny and quite well put together.
Exactly.
Round 2 Divekick.
Gotcha.
Oh, nice.
I was trying to bait you into that, like missed it twice.
I don't know what that does.
There you go. Oh.
Hurry up.
Oh no!
Round 4 Divekick.
Oh no!
Perfecto. Round 5 Divekick.
Oh!
Kick your hand.
It was like a taunt and you just kicked it.
Divekick.
Oh no!
Round 7 Divekick.
Oh, nice!
That worked.
Round 8 Divekick.
Oh, it kills me ability to build up if I'm stood in the gas. Stops my build up of my special.
Hurry up.
Oh no! Lovely! That was a hell of a lodge.
Round 9 Divekick.
Yes, it kills me build up. That's quite good. That's actually quite useful.
Yeah.
That was good. I wonder what the final result was.
Will it tell us?
I don't know if we can back out.
If we go to
let's go
quit.
Yeah, is that gonna show us?
520.
Oh no!
close.
Nice. Yeah, still close, but nicely done.
Yeah. Cheers.
It came out on top
That's
on
some
that.
good
That was
games.
good. That was
I
good.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, so
enjoyed
did
that a
I.
lot.